Oh, yeah.
Where they switch this thing?
Take mic, take mic.
Good morning, class. Group 4 will be doing a presentation on IoT, which represents Internet of Things. The first slide, mobile device and IoT security, protecting our connected world. First of all, what does IoT stand for? It refers to Internet of Things, which covers the network of physical devices embedded with sensors and software that connect to the internet, allowing them to collect and exchange data. That's what Internet of Things refers to. Mobile devices, we're talking about mobile devices like smartphones, tablets, which are essential tools for communication and work, as well as entertainment. However, these tools store a large amount of personal and sensitive data, which makes them prime targets for cyber attacks. Key challenges faced by the Internet of Things: we have malware, which are malicious software that can infect mobile devices through app downloads, phishing links, or compromised websites. Another key challenge of Internet of Things is phishing or phishing. phishing. Deceptive emails, messages, or websites can trick users into revealing sensitive information like passwords or credit card details. Other key challenges faced by the Internet of Things are unsecured Wi-Fi, data breaches. Sorry.
Obey me, the slide down, big. Good morning, everybody. Today I'm talking on mobile device management, MMD, securing your device workforce. MMD is a set of tools. Eh? MMD is a set of tools and services that allow IT administrators to control and secure the mobile device used by the employees. Device enrollment simplifies the process and onboarding device into the corporate network. This can be included bring your own device, that is BYOD, or company owned device. Configuration management allows IT to remove configure device settings such as emails, accounts, Wi-Fi, networks, and VPN connection. This ensures consistency and reduces the burden of end users. Application management, it enables IT to distribute, install, and manage. Help me start a bit. Password enforcement, requiring strong password and enforcing password complex rules. Remote wipe, the ability to remotely erase data on a lost stolen device, protecting sensitive information. Data encryption, ensuring data and resets in a transit is encrypted and extra layers of security. Compliance monitoring, checking device and compliance with security policies, such as ensuring they have the latest security patches. Location services, while sometimes controversial locations, services can be used to locate lost or stolen device or enforce geofencing policies. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know it's not read actually.
Wait, David. Don't like this.
Just press that button. I'm going to talk about B,
Okay.
BYOD security challenges, IoT security, a balanced act. BYOD, where employees use personal devices for work, offers flexibility and cost savings, but it introduces a complex security landscape. The core challenge is balancing employee privacy with the organization organization needs to protect sensitivity data. Now we'll talk about data leakage. Employees' personal devices might not have the same level of security company issued devices. If a personal device is lost, stolen or compromised, company data is at risk. Mixing personal and work data or single device makes it difficult to control the flow of information. So we have malware and phishing. Personal devices are more susceptible to malware infections and phishing attacks. If a device used for work is infected, it can provide a gateway to the corporate network. If you understand what I'm saying. Then we have also lack of control. Organizations have limited control over personal devices. They can't dedicate what apps are installed, how the device is used, or whether it's kept up to date with security patches. This lack of control makes it difficult to enforce security policies. We have privacy concerns. Employees are concerned about their privacy when using personal devices for work. Organizations need to be transparent. So mitigating BYOD risks. Organizations can address these challenges through clear BYOD policies, establish clear policies outlining acceptable use, security requirements, and data access protocol. We also have mobile device management, which is the MDM. Implement MDM software to manage and secure BYOD device without over, overly compromising personal privacy. MDM can allow for containerization, which separates work from personal data. We also have strong authentication. It enforces strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, and biometric security. We have data encryption. Encrypt sensitive data both on the device and in transit. Security awareness training. Educate employees about security best practice, including how to identify phishing attempts and avoid malware. The last one is regular security audits. Conduct regular security audits to identify vulnerability and ensure compliance. Thank you.
There you go. So I'll be talking about common vulnerability in IoT devices. Number one, weak guessable and hard-coded password. So like weak guessable and hard-coded password, this can be defined. This is like people who use easy passwords for their devices, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which is kind of easy for hackers to get into their devices. Number two, insecure network Insecure network services, IoT devices, often run various network services like web servers or file transfer protocols to communicate. If these services are not properly secured, they can be exploited. For example, outdated or unpatched softwares can have unknown vulnerabilities, which means that if your device is not up to date, it can get hacked easily. Number three, insecure ecosystem interfaces. IoT devices rarely operate in isolation. They often interact with other devices, cloud services, and mobile apps. Insecure interfaces between these components can create vulnerability. For instance, weak authentication or unauthorization mechanism can allow unauthorized access. Number four, lack of secure update mechanism. Software's are crucial for fixing security flaws. Many IoT devices lack a secure way to receive and install updates. Five, using insecure or outdated components. IoT devices are often built using third-party components like software, libraries, or hardware modules. If these components have known vulnerabilities, the entire device can be at risk. Consequences of this vulnerability: unauthorized access. Attackers can gain access to your device and do whatever they want with your device, get your data and the rest. Data breaches. Sensitive data can be stolen and used for identity theft or other crimes. Botnets. Compromised devices can be used to launch large-scale attacks like DDoS attacks and physical damages. In some cases, attackers can manipulate IoT devices to cause physical damage or disruption. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. So I'll be talking on what can you do. Firstly, change default password. This is the first and the most important step. Keep device updated. Install updates as soon as they are available. Secure your network. Use a strong password for your Wi-Fi network and consider segmenting your network to isolate IoT devices. Research devices before buying. Look for devices with strong security features and a good track record for updates. Beware of privacy settings. Review and adjust the privacy settings of your devices and apps. Then lastly, by understanding these common vulnerabilities and taking steps to mitigate them, you can help protect your IoT devices and your networks from attack.
I'll be taking us on securing IoT ecosystems. Firstly, securing an IoT ecosystem is a complex undertaking because it involves so many interconnected devices, networks, and services. It's not enough to just secure the individual devices, you have to think about the entire system. Now, what are some of these ways we can secure these IoT ecosystems? Number one, secure device design and manufacturing. Security by design. Security should be a primary consideration from the initial design phase of an IoT device. This includes threat modeling, secure coding practices, and robust testing. Secure boot. Implement secure boot mechanisms to ensure that only authorized software can run on the device. This helps prevent malware from being installed. Hardware security modules, HSMs. Use HSMs to protect cryptographic keys and perform sensitive operations securely. Supply chain security. Ensure the integrity of the supply chain to prevent counterfeit or tampered components from being used in devices. Number two, strong authentication and authorization. Unique credentials. Every IoT device should have unique credentials, not default passwords. Another one is multi-factor authentication. Implement MFA for accessing and controlling IoT devices. Another is role-based access control. Use RBAC to restrict access to device functions and data based on user roles. Certificate-based authentication. Use digital certificates for device authentication and communication. 3. Secure communication protocols. One under it is encryption. Encrypt all communication between IoT devices, cloud services, and mobile apps using strong cryptographic algorithms. Another is authenticated communication. Ensure that all communication is authenticated to prevent unauthorized access. Another is minimize attack surface. Disable unnecessary network services and ports on devices. 4. Robust network security. Under this, we have network segmentation. Segment the network to isolate IoT devices from other parts of the network. This limits the impact of the compromised device. And lastly, we have firewall. Use firewalls to control network traffic and block malicious activity. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Please, before we go on a break, any questions from anyone? Any questions on the presentations? Any questions? Any questions? If you don't ask, I'll ask. Any questions, please? Group 2. So, Group 4 talked on BYOD. So, we need someone to help us explain what you understand by BYOD. 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 Group 1, anybody? BYOD.